So last year, I rented my property to a refugee family from Nigeria, a couple with 2 kids. The father was a doctor and the wife was a nurse in their home country. They speak English very well, and you can tell they were polite and educated people when you were talking to them. With the government shelter assistance covering more than the monthly rent, I felt confident renting to them. However, this year, this 1-year federal program ended. Previously, I have seen refugee families receive support from 2 to 5 years, with government staff's assurance that the aid would continue until they find a full-time job. But starting last month, when the program shifted from the federal to the Windsor local authorities, the Multicultural Center (MCC) claimed that they hadn't received these funds and directed tenants to contact IRCC, the immigration center. However, IRCC, on the other hand, said the funds had been transferred, leading to both departments passing the responsibility back and forth. The situation escalated when the tenants visited MRCC again, this time with the eviction notice I have issued due to unpaid rent. Now here comes the climax. A staff member there advised them to delay paying the rent, suggesting that in Ontario, the landlords cannot evict tenants within a year at least, implying that landlords cannot do anything basically to evict the tenants. I was astonished to hear this. Fortunately, the tenants had secured a part-time job, a PSW, personal support worker job, at a local hospital, and managed to pay part of the rent this month. They're genuinely good people. When they mentioned that they were $200 short for the PSW certification exam fee and became quite desperate, I lent them the money from my own pocket and encouraged them to focus on their exam and repay the rents gradually in the future. But apparently this disorganization and inefficiency of government have significantly impacted their lives. This is the only refugee family I have ever had with rent issues. But I don't fear they will become squatters in the future, as I see that they have dignity in their bones. But the fact is, the behavior of the local government staff has been an eye-opener. Canada has deteriorated to this state in just a few years. The federal finances are in disarray, yet they continue to accept tens of thousands of more refugees. It's quite baffling.